In today's video, we're going to talk about the market in South Scottsdale. We're going to take a look at the data and see what's recently sold and see what kind of price reductions are currently happening. Stick around to the end to get the info. Hi, my name is Michael Smith. Some people call me Smitty. I'm a real estate agent in the greater Phoenix area, Scottsdale and Paradise Valley. I actually live in South Scottsdale, so I love doing the video today. The one thing you're going to see is that the market has definitely shifted. We're going to talk about where the market peaked and where the market is right now. So if you like the data and the information you're receiving, please click the like button below, comment below, and tell us what you think about prices and what you think is going to happen to the economy and in real estate in general. Let us know if you think it's going to crash. So let's get into the information. So first thing I want to do is take a look at what some of the information is out there. So this is from Redfin. We're going to look at the data. The one thing that's confusing to people when they look at South Scottsdale, and specifically today, we're going to look at 85251 zip code. But when they see the median sales price is $985, they get a little bit confused. Really, South Scottsdale is the tale of two cities, and that's what's confusing to people. If we go into our search here and look at the map, if we look at everything that's to the east of Scottsdale Road, you're going to have Scottsdale Highlands, you're going to have Sands, Townhomes, Villa Monterey. You're going to have a lot of the single family homes that are older. And then if you go on the other side of Scottsdale Road, now you got the Phoenician Resort, you got the most expensive road in this part of town, which is Exeter and Lafayette. And that's why it gets so confusing for people when they see the average median sales price is $985. We'll take a look at those real quick. What they're showing in here right now is the number of homes sold in 85251 or in this zip code area have come down 47% year over year. Median days on market is up 7. And if you look at where the market peaked, every city's a little bit different, but these are single family homes and they peaked around April of 2022. And you can see it doesn't look like it's had a big decline, but what we're going to see is, one part of the market's different than the other. So let's start out with the east side of Scottsdale, in between Chaparral Road and Thomas, zip code 85251. So let's start out with the east side of Scottsdale Road. Let's look at what we have available. We currently have 39 properties available. This is starting out at $558 for a 3-bed, 1.75 bath, 1,500 square feet in Point Scottsdale. And as you can see, scrolling down, on the higher end, you're going to get up to $1.3 million. But this is for a unique little neighborhood of a very small amount of homes, and they're newer homes built in 2014. But if you throw that out, in general, we're going to be more under 1.5 million in this part of town. Now, if we go to the west side of Scottsdale Road, you can see that the prices are substantially higher, starting out at $657,000 and going as high as $6.9 million. So that's a big difference right there. Now let's go ahead and look at what's currently closed. That's what's most important, and see what's going on in the market in general. So if we look at all the homes that have sold since October, there was 47 properties that sold, which again is down about 50% from what had been selling. So the lowest priced home that had sold in 85251, forget about east or west, $460,000 for a 3-bed, 1.5 bath, 1,018 square feet. Now, the most important thing to watch right now is what the original list price was, when they changed the price and the final sales price, and then how many days on market. Because right now what we're really seeing, and you have to look at the most recent data to get this information because the market's declining fairly quickly, you have to look at these situations. So, most of the time we're going up to an average of around 50 days on the market right over here for closings. When they close faster, normally that's a cash sale. It's someone that was motivated to sell, so on and so forth, or they had an inside track on the home. So let's just pick one right here. This one was originally listed at $515. They dropped the price to $496. It sold for $492. Sold in 34 days. Not a big price reduction. This one was listed for $695. changed the price to $569. It ended up selling for $565. This is an example of what we're really seeing in the market right now, where people that aren't aware of what's happening in the market are trying to be a little greedy and sell the property for the price it was earlier in 2022. And we're in a completely different market right now. Interest rates have doubled in the last few months, and it's putting us back into reality. Now, even at $565, this person's probably still making a lot of money if they've owned the home for the past couple years. Here's one for $800. They dropped it to $725. It ended up selling for $610 in 57 days. You know, the people have to be aggressive. If they're not getting showings in the first couple of weeks, they need to get their price where it needs to be. And right now, with prices reduced, I mean, look at that difference, 800 to 610. This property would have never appraised for 800. It would have never appraised for 725. So even if it would have gotten under contract at 725, chances are the sale would not have gone through, because the bank wouldn't lend money at the old prices. Because as the prices come down, the appraisers are reevaluating all the properties in the market. Let's pick a couple more. This was listed for $989, dropped to $829, ended up selling for $815. Now this one right here, you can see was probably priced correctly, because it was listed for $850. They didn't reduce the price, and it ended up selling for $825. And it was a recent sale, so it wasn't like it was a ways back. Again, we only went back to October on this. So that's the thing that we're seeing in the market right now, and it's really important for everybody that wants to sell or wants to buy to get the most up-to-date information on where the market's at right now. And it's important right now for the people to watch what's happening most recently. For anybody that wants to search for, on our website and take a look at it, we have some detailed property searches set up. Our website is www.scottsdalearizona.realestate, or you can also type in azsearch.homes. It'll take you basically to the same place. You go into the advanced search. You can come down here and you can put in Scottsdale, or you can go by zip code. And you can go in here and put single family homes, condos. And then I have a lot of different parameters that aren't on Zillow and all the other places, where you can go in and search in a much more detailed way than you can on Zillow. And this comes right out of our local MLS right here. So you can get really specific on what you're looking for. So we appreciate you watching today. We just wanted to put out a little video on what's going on in South Scottsdale. By the way, if you want a free home valuation, reach out to me at 602-363-0470. You can call or text. I probably pass you driving around Old Town all the time. I do service other parts of the valley, but primarily Scottsdale and Paradise Valley. Thanks for tuning in today.